So my name is Grant Hagan. I work with the Beck Group in our virtual building group. We're up here at the Scottish Rite project in Frisco, Texas. And so what we're doing with the SkyCatch maps up here is we'll fly the job every 2 weeks and we'll give that information to the job in a couple different ways. What we have here is a map that was created on SkyCatch. When we download it, we'll convert it to a PDF. We're going to go into Bluebeam. What we can do with that is this is just a normal site plan that's in a PDF file. And so you can see here it has all the different information with the contour lines, the parking lot, and where the building is actually going to go on site. And then what we can do over here is actually overlay within Bluebeam that site plan. And so we've already done that here, and if we just turn on this layer, you'll see here, now we have the opportunity to see what's going on with that overlay.
To really explain how beneficial this is, we actually utilized one of the overlays to catch a little nick here of concrete that fell outside of the designated drawing. So that helped us visually explain and see something that was a mistake. Now we can have the subcontractor that's still on site be able to fix that issue without having to call them back, maybe 6-8 months down the road.
So I'm Zane Drummond. I'm a superintendent here with Beck. I've been out here since about November of 16. We had a situation where the city came out and marked what they believed to be the location of a water line. We did find a 12-inch water line. What they didn't tell us about was a 36-inch water line 20 feet to the east of where we thought the only water line was. So we actually ended up hitting that during one of our other utility installations. And the city came back and said, hey, we gave you the right locates. There was stuff in the way. We couldn't have gotten to this spot to mark it anyways. We asked them when they tried to come mark it, and we pulled it up on our aerial SkyCatch documents and showed that date that they said they were here was wide open, and it kind of helped the situation solve itself.
The dollar amount was between $35,000 and $70,000 just to have that pipe fixed. It could have ended up in litigation and courts, and so that saved us and our subcontractor a tremendous amount of money.
My name is Christopher Torres. I work for DPR Construction. I'm the Technology Integration Manager for our DFW region. I'm actually out on a mega project in Fort Worth. I would say it's a breeding ground for technology for this region. That's the reason why we're so fascinated with SkyCatch, because you're able to process all that data. And I know most people, they like the photos, they like the videos. For us, it's all about the accuracy of the data. SkyCatch will actually, we give them a file, a GCP coordinate system, and they'll actually give us a file back that's projected into the correct coordinate system. In our case, we're using two. One is for project coordinates, and then another one is for state plane coordinates. The fact that I'm able to append the RCP file from Autodesk Recap that came from SkyCatch and bring it in, and it pops right into our model, can't put a number to it. One of the most important things we bring is transparency. As holding people accountable. We had an electrical contractor, and they were running some conduit or some duct banks with conduits in it. Their stub ups were not in the correct spot. We caught it just in time. We were able to stop work 3 to 4 days in schedule impact. But the amount it would have cost to redo that work, as far as rework, you're looking at maybe around $500,000. They would have poured the slab, and they would have known about the stub up location until they started popping out lines for walls, and then that's when they would have found out, and it would have been too late. You'd have to dig up all that concrete up, all that duct bank up. On a daily basis, we're finding constructability issues that we couldn't catch if we weren't using the point cloud data. So to put a number to it's tough. That one instance, $500,000. So on a 5-year mega project site, you're in the millions.